Hello today, everyone. So I'm inviting you to slow down and discover how a simple mindfulness eating practice can help transform your relationship with food, but also helping you to move from that internal dialogue and chatter that might happen, or the automatic pilot that you might find yourself in. And instead, we're moving into a space of more presence and awareness and allowing, if we are moving away from that presence, being able to bring ourselves back. So that's the intention for today. I will be reading out this guided script, but what I would like you to do first is enabling yourself to be present in your body right now. So connecting yourself, grounding yourself to the floor beneath you. So really being in your body as we start this practice. And mindful eating really is a opportunity to nourish your body while deepening your mindfulness practice. So in this short guided practice, you're going to bring your full awareness to a small piece of food and the process of eating that small piece of food. So whatever position you're in, whatever feels comfortable for you. So obviously your eyes are going to remain open during this practice, but just find yourself in a comfortable position that's conducive to being relatively still while you're going through this process. And, avoiding too much stimuli in the room if you can. Okay. So if you have a piece of food with you, so choose that piece of food and bringing that into your hand. So our first engagement is visually. So we're going to take the food in visually. And I want you to hold that piece of food. And just like me, got this crispy banana chip. Starting with noticing the colour, noticing the shape of it, the pattern, maybe any indentations. Are there shiny elements? Is the colour uniform, or does it have gradients? Allowing that your mind might wander from noticing what you can see with your eyes, but every time you notice that, you're gently just bringing it back to the attention and awareness on this piece of food in your hands right now. You're noticing all of these things in this moment, being aware. And as you are looking at this piece of food right now in your hands, do you notice anything else? Do you notice any urge that you want to eat it? Is there any hunger? Are there any signals of wanting to eat, like saliva in your mouth? And just allowing whatever you're noticing right now to be there. You're not trying to change it. You have this awareness of seeing this piece of food in your hands and also an awareness in your body, awareness of how your mind is attending or not to this exercise. And now in this moment, I want you to bring the item to your nose. I want you to smell. Do you notice any smell associated with this piece of food in your hand right now? Some foods have stronger aromas, like tomatoes, and some are much more subtle. Raisins, you might not smell much, but if you maybe press it, you might get a sense of what that smells like in your hand right now. And it's like with a curiosity, so you're not trying to know what a banana smells like or know what a raisin smells like. It's just being curious and really being open to, what do I smell? What is that smell? Do I recognize it or not? So you're being just fully present, just present to this experience in this moment. And if the mind again is wandering or giving you a message about this experience, it might be telling you you're hungry, that you just want to eat right now. You're just aware of those thoughts, that they're there as you're being present. It's like engaging with full awareness of everything that you're noticing. Just returning to that engaged smelling of this item of food. And before we are going to eat this piece of food, maybe it would be helpful just to take a brief moment to appreciate the energy that went into its production. The people who may have worked to grow this food and bring it to you. How nature provided the nutrients, the rainwater and the sunshine that led to the creation of this piece of food right now in our hands. And there may have been people that were involved in the production of this item right now. Maybe cooked it, cleaned it, packaged it, sold it. So bringing to mind all the energy from various sources that came together to create this piece of food right now. And I want you now to gently put this piece of food in your mouth. If it's small enough, just you can put the whole thing. If it's quite a large piece, then take a small segment of this piece of food right now. And I want you to put this in your mouth and notice how you might have an urge, maybe to chew or bite on this piece of food right now. You might have a desire to even chew and swallow. But instead, I want you to notice the temperature, the texture. Hold it in your mouth. Hold it as a solid piece of food in your mouth. And really notice the shape, the feel of it around your tongue. And now I want you to maybe take a bite, a chew of this piece of food right now, noticing the texture. How does this change as you bite into this piece of food? Do you notice any flavors now? And again, being open and curious and aware if your mind is moving and talking, coming back to that awareness of what you're noticing in this moment. Try not to label what you're noticing, but be open to the experience of what you are aware of. It's as though you're eating this piece of food for the very first time. You've got no knowledge of it, and you're just aware of what this sensation is. Pay attention to all of the flavors that you may notice, the textures as it starts to move. And from here, you're noticing that action of the eating. So I want you to be really aware of if you're ready to swallow that item of food and how that action takes place. Again, with this openness, this curiosity, this as if for the first time, awareness of what's happening in your body right now. and any thoughts that you might be aware of, that pattern of wanting to repeat this cycle, of wanting maybe to eat more, of knowing what you're feeling in your stomach right now. And you're aware in this moment that you've taken the action of slowing down this whole process to really pay attention to one piece of food in this moment and being present to whatever is arising sensorily in that action, and also mentally what you might notice in terms of the thoughts that come up. And you can continue to practice and go through this and repeat it again and again. But now, as we're finishing this mindful eating practice, allow yourself to feel the gratitude for the food that can nourish your body, and how we can appreciate the energy this food provides.